The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Armed Media, New Productions, and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
What's going on, everybody? It is Two Beards Talking right here on Armed Radio. I am Daniel Sanders.
And I am John Heisman, a.k.a. Matt Lassiter.
Fucking John Heisman.
Yeah.
You're just all over the fucking board with your alter egos.
Ah, yeah. At some point, I'm going to be a commie. Wait, what's not already a commie?
No, I don't. Well, no. Have it?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, yeah, you were.
I was Fidel.
Yeah, Fidel Castro. That's
yeah,
right.
So
Yeah,
I've already been a commie.
yeah. So now, so you can't be a commie again.
I could be Karl Marx. I could be the original commie.
Oh, there you go. Oh, man. So like we always do at the start of every show here at Two Beards Talking, we want to give a big shout out to the troops, to the men and women serving overseas and on the home front. We appreciate everything y'all are doing for us. Keep up the good work and come home safe. We're all rooting for you here back home. And I guess we should go back to pandemic mode now.
Yeah, Trump got the coof.
Yeah. The president caught the coronades.
So we got to go back to pandemic mode.
Yeah, we got to go back to pandemic mode.
Go buy your shit tickets and your bleach.
Yep. Shit tickets, bleach, and Lysol. Hoard the shit out of the fucking Lysol.
Look, the steps to coronavirus are on our t-shirt.
Yes.
So just buy that and live your life by them.
Yes, everything you need to know about being a COVIDiot can be seen on the COVIDiots 10 Commandment t-shirts, which we have available for sale on our Facebook page at Two Beards Talking. Shameless plug.
Hashtag shameless plug.
Hashtag shameless plug.
I don't feel too shameful doing it.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll even throw up the hashtag hand sign.
Oh, you made it worse.
Oh, man. It was a good night.
Pretty good, yeah.
It was a pretty damn good night.
Any night that Plainview loses is a good night for me.
Or any night that Fife wins.
Yeah, but
In which case, both happened tonight because Fife beat the ever-loving dog shit out of Plainview.
yeah, it was a bad time.
And just a word of advice to you people out there. If you're not really all that intelligent about the terminology used in the game of football, maybe don't use it out of context.
Yeah, it's one of those things like better to keep your mouth shut and be stupid rather than open your mouth and remove all doubt.
Yes. We Plainview was punting the ball. And our returner caught the ball, and this guy standing beside us on the fence yells, "Interception!"
Not even close.
And I'm just trying to think, like, how do you intercept a punt?
Maybe he meant to say reception.
Maybe he meant inception?
I don't know. I didn't see Leonardo DiCaprio out there.
I didn't either.
Shutter Island.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Yeah, decent.
That was a good movie. Had a really good plot twist.
Yeah.
Like that was one of those I did not see it coming.
Like M. Night Shyamalan level.
No, better.
You mean it's really the 90s and they're not really in the 1800s? Who saw that coming? Every fucking body.
Right. Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan do better. So, but yeah, like I said, if you're curious about the terminology used in the game of football or any other sport for that matter, maybe before using it, if you're unsure, maybe ask somebody about it.
Or Google it.
Yeah.
Google is your friend.
Google is your friend. Google will not judge you.
That was loud as fuck in my earballs.
That fucking was. Goddamn, my computer had to let me know that my virus protection was out of date.
Well, fucking update that shit.
Well, fuck no.
Before your computer gets the
No,
coronavirus.
I don't like McAfee.
Yeah, he is kind of a wackadoon.
I mean, he made a bet and he didn't pay up on it.
Yeah, he's supposed to be eating his dick right now.
He should have been eating his dick like 2 months ago.
He owes us one dick buffet.
Yes, and it has to be his dick.
At this point, I don't care whose dick it is, as long as it's not mine.
No, that was the bet. He had to eat his own dick.
Oh, yeah, true.
That was the bet. He would eat his own dick, and he still hasn't. You hadn't paid up, man. You owe a debt.
Debt's got to be paid.
But we did not come here to tell you about that.
We digressed a lot.
We actually have a special show for y'all tonight. A very special guest joining us this evening. Miss Heather, how are you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
We are doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. So, Heather, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I am the founder of quite a few different things. My organization, Threads of Serenity, my podcast, Voices of Serenity, and my brand new podcast, What Did I Just Say? So, and everything is home-based here in, I don't want to say wonderful, but everything's home-based in New York.
Good old New York.
Oh, yeah.
Never been there.
You don't wanna. The pandemic never left New York.
The pandemic was headquartered in New York.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah, New York got fucked hard.
We still are.
Oh, man. So now tell us a little bit about Threads of Serenity. I know I've talked about it on the show before when Donnie J was my co-host. We talked about it a little bit on the show before. It's an organization designed for survivors of rape and sexual assault, correct?
Yes. So when you guys discussed it before, there's been quite a few different changes. So at Threads of Serenity, what we do is it is geared to rape and sexual assault survivors. And when a rape or sexual assault is occurred, the clothing or bedding and sheets, they're taken in for DNA testing and evidence. So Threads of Serenity will be called and I replace what is taken. And now what I'm providing as well is not only various articles of clothing, but the bedding, sheets. I'm now also providing stuffed animals for children who are either, directly involved, or say, for example, if it's the mother or even the father, because it does happen to men as well, and there's children within the home, I will extend, a toy or stuffed animal for the children. And I'm also doing self-care packages as well.
Now, what do these the self-care packages? What does that consist of?
So basically, the self-care packages, they are travel sizes of shampoo, conditioner, body wash, bars of soap, toothbrushes, toothpaste, lotions, basically hygiene products. It's also going to include journals. It's also going to include, if it's a child, of any age really. If it's a child, it's going to include coloring book, crayons, and I do speak to my survivors and I try to get an understanding of who they are as a person as well as spiritually as well. So say, for example, if they are religious and they would like a Bible within their self-care package, I'll include that as well. So while it has a vast, standard majority of hygiene products, it's also matched to who they are and what they need.
Okay, so clothing, health and comfort items like travel-sized health and comfort items, religious items for certain individuals, toys for children. What other, like, is there anything specifically geared as far as, like, clothing? Like, is it, I mean, what's the word I'm looking for? Matt, help me out here.
I'm searching my Rolodex, and I don't know
I
what
mean,
words you're looking for.
when I give the articles of clothing, you know, it isn't just a, oh, here you go. You know, it's, I talk with the survivor who is needing assistance. I get their sizes. I get you know, an understanding of who they are. You know, if they are, I mean, when you're going through this situation, it's not like you're going to want to walk out of, you know, the police department or the hospital in skin tight, revealing clothes.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, if they do want a pair of jeans, okay, what's your size? If they prefer sweatpants, okay, what's your size? So those things. So it just basically depends on the person's comfort level at that time and what they prefer. And we just go from there.
Now, you and I had talked before about this, the changes that have been made recently for the organization, for the website and everything. People were telling you that the website just didn't have a welcoming feel that was geared towards men. And, you know, I've seen the website in what its original form was and then what it is now. Personally, for me, I didn't really notice anything in the original form of the website that would have jumped out and said, this is for women, men not allowed, you know, women's only club kind of thing.
Yeah.
But, you know, so I guess some of the changes that you made were, you know, changing color schemes and making things more universal as far as the website goes and everything. What other sorts of changes have you made to it to make it more of a universal thing for men, women, and children?
I also went as far as changing my logos for Threads of Serenity and Voices of Serenity. I did have not a lot, but I, you know, even just, you know, the very few men that did reach out to me was more than enough. My previous logos for Threads and Voices, as well as the website, it wasn't completely pink. The color schemes that I had were black, white, and pink. But because of the pink, and it was kind of like a hot pink color, for men who are survivors and who were wanting to reach out for help and assistance when they had seen the logos, because it was kind of cursive handwriting, when they would go on the website and they would go on the, you know, social media platforms and such, they were hesitant to ask for help because when they saw the bright pink, they weren't sure if it was welcoming for men. They weren't sure if it was something they could reach out to help with because of all the pink that was going on. So even just the very few men that reached out, you know, I don't want that to be there for anyone. I want everyone who is a rape and sexual assault survivor to know that they can reach out for help. So I took a lot of thought and consideration and, you know, into changing the website and the logos. So I did a lot of neutral colors within the website, and I did a complete makeover on the website. Actually, I changed basically everything. And I also did neutral colors for the logos, as well as change the fonts and everything, just so that way I don't want anyone to feel as if they can't reach out for help.
Okay. Now, how long has Threads of Serenity been around? When did you first found Threads of Serenity?
I actually founded Threads of Serenity back in January of 20. So I had the idea of Threads of Serenity back in 2019,
Okay.
but I didn't actually bring it to life until January 2020. Because originally, Threads of Serenity was going to be a project of a different organization that I was a co-owner of.
Okay. So, wow. So, really and truly, this is an organization that's still in its infancy. Then.
It is. It's still growing. It's still in its baby stages. I still have a lot of work to do with it. So I am excited to see it grow. As of last week, actually, I had a organization from Florida reach out to me wanting to send donations of personal care items, the hygiene products, things of that nature out of Florida. I have it's not an organization, but it's a company that is going to be sending Bibles for the self-care packages that I've recently partnered up with. I've recently partnered up with a ministry. So things are progressing, thankfully.
Now, in the let's see here, what we're in October now. So in the 9 months roughly that Threads of Serenity has been around, how many people do you think you've helped out so far?
Oh gosh, I can honestly say I've helped out close to maybe 100 people.
That's for an organization like this that's only been around not even a year. That's pretty impressive. That's averaging almost 10 people a month.
As sad as that sounds, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it is sad that the numbers are that high, but at the same time, it's also a very good thing that these people are reaching out, and those numbers are only going to grow exponentially as word gets out more and more.
Absolutely. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to be able to live in a world where this doesn't happen. However, in reality, reality speaking, I don't foresee that happening anytime soon, unfortunately. But at least, other survivors know that they have someone they can reach out to for help and for assistance. And, not only do I help provide these things, but if someone needed to just talk, I will talk to them. If someone needed help finding resources for them, I will help them. So there's a lot into it than just giving someone an outfit or giving someone a self-care package. There's a lot that goes into it. And when I help these survivors, it doesn't end with giving them what they need and on to the next. That communication is still there afterwards because I want to make sure they're doing okay. I don't want to see them, fall, become ill, PTSD. I mean, naturally that's going to happen, but I want them to know that they're not alone. So I make sure that communication, as long as they're okay with it and for as long as they're willing, that communication doesn't stop.
Right. And that's a very good thing. Now, are you the sole operator of Threads of Serenity, aside from your donors and organizations that are providing supplies for you. Are you the sole operator, or do you have other people working for the organization, like counselors, things like that?
I do not have any counselors working for me. I do not have anyone within the medical field, the therapist or psychologist or anything. I don't have anyone to that extent or degree working for me. I do have a handful of members that do volunteer their time. As of right now, they are helping assist me with the social media pages, mainly the Facebook pages. But as of right now, basically everything else I'm handling. And they are in various different states too. And right now I'm actually in the process of, because I'm small, but because I'm starting to grow, I'm working on still obtaining my 501c3, my nonprofit status, because my members, they are in various states. So when I get my 501c3, I'm wanting to, with my members, or, my members who volunteer their time, I'm wanting to reach out to, different facilities within those areas, so that way there I can establish a partnership like I do out here, so that way there I can branch out my help more than I do right now. Because as of right now, there is a lot of survivors who do reach out to me within various different states. And while it is kind of not unreasonable, but at the same time, it is unreasonable to, say, okay, this happened to you. I'm so sorry. Let me mail you an outfit. That does seem kind of unreasonable. So I will stay on the phone with them. I will help them with finding resources, finding a doctor, finding a hospital, whatever it is that they need. I'll help them obtain that help.
Okay. And as far as the donations, the supplies and everything, what are you needing the most of right now?
Honestly, as of right now, I would have to say personal care items, like the hygiene, the crayons, coloring books for the children, stuffed animals. I'm pretty set on clothes. I actually have I have an entire bedroom designated for donations. So I'm pretty set with that for right now. But mainly the self-care, everything that, is needed for the self-care packages.
Okay. And again, you said that consists of like the travel size shampoos and conditioners, the lotions, bars of soap, maybe like some travel size deodorant sticks, toothpaste, toothbrushes, primary personal health and comfort items.
Absolutely. And I do have a list of the donation items on my website as well, which is threadsofserenity.com, for those who, do want to make donations or aren't sure of what is needed. There's always a list, and I always do update my website very often. So say, for example, if there's something on the list that for some reason, if I haven't thought of, and there's survivors who are requesting that item, I'll add it to the website.
Okay. All right. So we are going to include the link to the Threads of Serenity website on our Facebook page, as well as in the show description on our Anchor page for this episode. You'll be able to either go on to Facebook, go on our Anchor page, and like I said, you'll find the link in either one of those places to get to the website. I will also include, if you want me to, Heather, I'll also include a phone number for the Threads of Serenity organization. And
yes, that would be wonderful.
Okay, yeah, we'll include the phone number for that as well. And then, like Heather said, you can go on the website, find out what supplies are needed the most of. Of course, I'm sure even if you don't need it, you'd still be more than willing to accept it, I'm sure, right?
Oh, of course. I mean, every while a lot of people think that rape and sexual assault is so explanatory, it really truly isn't. Every case is so unique. It's so different. So, what this person may need is completely different than the next case. So, absolutely.
All right. Yep. And we're going to switch gears now. Voices of Serenity. We're going to talk about Voices of Serenity, your podcast that goes in line with Threads of Serenity. Voices of Serenity, it talks about sexual assault and rape. You have survivors come on the show as guests and tell their stories. What else do you cover on the show?
So I pretty much cover topics about rape and sexual assault. I also talk about very hot and hard topics. It pretty much boils down to everyone can talk about rape and sexual assault, but not everyone can understand it. I myself am a survivor of rape and sexual assault. It has happened to me several times, so I do understand. And that is why I made the podcast. I made the podcast only a few months ago, so that way there other survivors, if they chose to, they can go on the podcast, they can share their story, and they can let others know by their stories that they are not alone. Because, like, say, for example, with me, in reality, I know that I'm not alone. I know that I'm not the only one who has ever gone through a rape or a sexual assault. But when I'm triggered or when I'm going through my PTSD, I feel as if no one understands me. No one knows what I've ever been through. So Voices of Serenity is that judge-free zone. It is that safe space where they can go to and talk about it. And the way that I do my show is you can go on their first name only, alias first name only, or even anonymous. So you can either be a guest or you can just listen to the episodes.
And you said you've got a new podcast that's coming out now called What Did I Just Say? I think
Yeah.
Now, what is that going to be about? I don't think that's got anything to do with rape and sexual assault, right?
No, it definitely doesn't. Nope. That is just basically a free-for-all podcast. I know a lot of things are going crazy in the world right now. Everybody's going batshit crazy. So it's kind of like a bitch fest, free-for-all. I mean, if you want to get on there and bitch, go for it. As long as you're not a Karen, I don't care.
Heather, you can't use that kind of language on here. We're on the radio. I'm fucking with you.
Don't do that. That's not funny.
Dick.
I was doing so good. That's not funny.
I'm sorry.
Good thing I didn't keep going.
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
Oh.
Okay, so.
Oh.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Okay, so it's a free for all. Whatever people want to. It's basically kind of like a what grinds my gears kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, have you aired the first episode for that, or do we have a date for when the first episode is going to be?
Funny story. So, I was supposed to air the first episode tonight. That didn't happen. So, no, not yet.
So that's going to be the first thing you're going to bitch about is, damn it, I was supposed to do this and it didn't fucking happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I mean, like, I know you said it's going to be whatever people want to bitch about, really, but I mean, are there going to be specific topics like, you know, this episode we're bitching about, we're bitching about politics, or this episode we're bitching about the weather, or this episode we're bitching about Karens, or whatever the case may be?
I mean, I think I may do that. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. I think because that was kind of my problem as to why I didn't start tonight, was because with Voices of Serenity, I'm so used to having a topic planned out. I'm the type of person where I'm very organized. I have 15 calendars in front of me, everything written down. But in my head, I have a podcast where it's a free-for-all. So I'm just like, ooh, I don't know what to do now. So I want it to be a free-for-all for where we just talk about whatever the hell I want to, but it just didn't happen. But I do kind of want it to be based around certain topics. But at the same time, you know, I don't want anyone to feel that if you go on there, it has to stay on topic, because it doesn't have to be. Like this podcast, you know, it's going to be about relationships, the ups and downs of relationships, what's going on within our world, or, you know, the world in general, parenthood, just anything.
So it's like a free-form bitch session.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you know, like, for example, don't get me wrong, I love my kids, but I'm ready for the school to come get their kids, because I've had enough of homeschooling. So if I want to get on the show and talk about it, I can do so. And everyone understands that it is unfiltered. It is a judge-free zone. And that's why on, you know, my cover, it says no Karens, because I don't want to hear the bullshit.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. I did get to see that. Well, you know what? By gum, let's have some fun right now. We're going to change gears, and we're going to turn this into a What Did I Just Say special segment.
Oh, that's exciting.
Hell yes.
Firing from the hip bitch session, and I'm going to start it off.
All right.
Ow, okay.
Get it.
I'm tired of fucking people that can't handle their goddamned alcohol.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying.
I concur.
Because I get hurt when people can't handle their fucking alcohol.
He ain't shitting you. This old Gimpy McGee over here can't walk for shit.
Shut the fuck up. No joke. No joke. Seriously, last night at work, okay, I am a DJ. Nowhere in my job description does my job say bouncer. Yet for some reason, the Marine in me says, ooh, fight. Let me go break it up.
Yeah, dumbass.
And maybe get involved. So a fight breaks out at the bar last night. Well, we can't have that.
Silly man.
Can't have fighting. And I mean, this was a legit bar fight. Like, bar stools and chairs are being thrown.
I wish
I told you, I would have turned into Ray Charles, and I would have turned that shit up. Nope.
And the best part about it was there was a guy passed out at a table. Like, this was the ideal Hollywood bar setting. Two guys fighting, bar stools and chairs being thrown, and one drunk motherfucker passed out at a fucking table while it's all happening. This is how passed out this motherfucker was. The fight ran into him, and he didn't fucking budge.
And you didn't take the opportunity to get Michael Buffer sound clips and play Let's Get Ready to Rumble?
I thought about it.
I mean, come on. Golden opportunity, buddy.
You should have played the song I Got Friends in Low Places and seen how quick everybody stood up and just started singing along.
Hell, that would have made beer bottles start flying.
No, next time, just play the national anthem. You know the rules. Everybody has to stop over their heart.
That's funny.
Either that or they're all taking a knee.
Yeah. It stops the fight.
Yeah, you're right.
So and if they don't, you just call them unpatriotic sons of bitches and kick them out.
That's true.
Well, they did wind up getting kicked out. We threw the fighters out. And then about 10 minutes later, Drunky
They threw
McGee...
your kneecap out.
Yeah. Drunky McGee and his girlfriend are both passed out, belly down on the floor, puking their guts up all over the fucking bar.
Hey, freshman year all over again.
I know, right? So their ride is on their way to pick them up, just pulled into the parking lot. So they get her out. Well, now we got to get Drunky McGee out. And he has no idea where the fuck he's at. Like, one of the other guys that works at the bar is a paramedic for a fire department. And we get the guy woke up, and he's finally responding to us, and he asks him the question, do you know where you're at right now? First answer he gives is church.
Wow.
I mean, he may have saw Jesus. You don't know.
It's no, you're not in church. Not anywhere close. So then we finally sit him up, and then I ask him, sir, are you aware of where you're at right now? And he looks at me and he goes, Trustful. No, not quite. A little bit closer, but no.
About 60 miles north, buddy.
So we finally get him up. The guy can't walk. He can't even fucking stand. Got puke all down the right side of his body, and the dude that's helping me out is afraid to touch him. So I'm on the guy's left side. I finally throw his arm around me, and I'm dragging him out of the bar, and he ends up tripping me up, and I go down and bust my fucking knee on the damn floor.
Dumbass.
May or may not have inadvertently on purpose caused him to headbutt the floor when it happened.
See, I got rules. If you're covered in your own vomit, you crawl your ass to that fucking car. You did
Dude.
this to yourself.
I don't even think he would have been able to crawl.
See, I can't do that. I can do blood and all that, guts, vomit or spit. I'm done. I can't do it.
All right, well, if he can't crawl, you put him on his belly and he low crawls out.
I don't even think he could have done that.
You put your face on the ground and you drag your face until you get to the place you're trying to go.
No, you're not hearing. This guy had zero motor function.
Shoot a gun. I bet he gets motor function real quick.
I'm pretty sure that there was more in this guy's system than just alcohol.
Look, nothing sobers you up faster than hearing a gunshot.
And seeing blue lights in your rearview mirror.
Oh yeah, that is fucking hammered to sober real quick.
Or listening to music that has sirens in it.
That only
That shit fucks me up every time.
that only affected me when I was
That's the
high.
sound of the police.
Man, if I was like really high, we were listening to rap, and you heard "woo," I was like, "Oh god damn, what the fuck? Don't do that shit."
Oh
Wow.
God, what was the one from Bad Boys 2?
Shake your tail feathers.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that'll fuck you up after you smoked about a quarter bag of weed.
I mean,
If you were one to do such a thing,
exactly.
Yeah.
Nope.
If
No admission of guilt here.
No smoking the devil's lettuce here. This is not the Joe Rogan experience.
Yeah, I'm not about that electric cabbage.
Snoop Dogg has not come on the show yet.
But man, if he does, I'm smoking.
We're having fun.
Yo, if he does, I'm flying down.
We will have you on too.
I will smoke with the D-O-double-G. I don't give. Well, I can't really say that because he does not have like regular weed.
Yeah, he's got that weed on weed that's like super weed.
He's got that weed in his weed. Got some weed in his weed, and you,
If I die from it, I would die happy.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's weed.
yeah, you're gonna die with a smile on your face.
I mean,
And I
no.
would-
I've never in my entire life seen somebody smoke pot and be angry.
I have. I had to think about it for a second. I have actually saw that. Someone got angry after smoking weed, and I was like, that is the opposite effect.
I gotta hear this story.
Well, the dude was
I-
he was already pissed off. And we were at a party, and like a fight had almost broken out, and he was like the one that kind of got bitched out on the whole thing. He's the one that came out looking like a bitch. And we're like, just go smoke a joint, you'll feel better. No, he didn't. He did not.
Did you try to give him a Snickers?
No. It was before the "You're not you when you're hungry" commercials. We didn't know about the healing powers of Snickers.
Yeah, but he had just smoked a joint. I figured he might want a Snickers.
No, Funyuns, man.
Oh yeah, Funyuns.
That is
Funyuns are so good.
this girl knows. Dude, that was my shit.
All right, Matt. It's your turn. Bitch about something. What are we bitching about?
All right, you want to go in?
We're going all in.
It.
Head first, motherfucker.
Okay, this happened last night. Let me bitch about fucking teenagers. Holy shit, I cannot stand them. Oh my god.
A fucking men of that.
So, like, me and Mom take Connor to the fair because, fuck COVID. We don't give a shit. It's time to ride some motherfucking rides. So we're standing around and there are teenagers everywhere, and I already have like issues with large crowds.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why, but the moment I get in a large crowd, I'm like, all right, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? I will cut you. So we're standing in line, and these teenagers are being loud as fuck behind me, and I'm like, oh God, I want to hit them. I want to hit them so hard. I'm like messaging my fiance going, I'm going to fucking hit them. I'm going to fucking hit them.
And she probably has no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
No, she knew exactly what I was talking about. And she's like, because she put do, period, not, period, hit, period, the, period, teenagers, period. And I was like, what if I trip and fall and accidentally hit one? She's like, no, even still, that's felony assault. It's a minor. And I was like, okay, I see your point. But they don't fucking pay attention to shit. Like, we're standing in line and like they're talking amongst themselves, and I was like, hey, dumbass, turn the fuck around. The line is moved 7 times. Teenagers. I wanted to pick up a motherfucker and beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Did one of them call you a boomer?
Dude, if they would have called me a boomer, I would have tied his tongue to his shoelaces and used him for a fucking hula hoop.
See, that's another instance of using a term that you don't know what the fuck it means.
Yeah. Dude.
Because nobody on this show is a fucking boomer.
First time I get called a boomer is the last time. I will be in prison, but it's the last fucking time.
Wait, what are you going to do if you go to prison and one of the guards calls you a boomer?
I'm going to shiv that motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
My house, bitch.
That's so funny.
We here at Two Beards Talking do not advocate violence against prison guards.
This is true.
Unless they call you a boomer.
Even then, still questionable.
Asterisks.
Even then, still questionable.
Yeah, so that's my little bitch fest. I don't like teenagers.
Oh,
I didn't like teenagers when I was a teenager.
Same.
So you didn't like yourself?
I still don't.
No.
Come on. I'm the most self-deprecating motherfucker you'll ever meet.
Okay, so we've covered people that can't handle their drink, annoying-ass teenagers. Heather, it's your turn.
So I got called fat today
By who?
By-
I will shank a motherfucker.
by another heifer.
Oh.
Don't you just hate that shit?
See,
I
fat,
do.
fat is a bad word, but it's really not because, like, it just really all depends on the context. Like the
Well,
fat.
I think I made her piss herself. As we're at a gas station, I'm getting gas, and she's trying to cash out with her giant ass $3 bag of fucking chips and a diet soda. And she wants to look at me with my heavily medicated marijuana leaf t-shirt and be like, don't you think that shirt is too small on you? And I'm like, no. Can I help you? And she's like, you're kind of fat. And I'm like, okay. So she just kind of like, she kept staring me up and down. And she's like, did you hear me? And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I am fat. You want to know why? Because I eat assholes for dinner with a garnish of bitches, a cup full of cunts, with a cup of tears from my enemies. Do you want anything else? And she's like, oh no. And she just like cashed out and ran off.
Should hit her with the Alabama fuck you, also known as bless your heart.
Yeah, Yeah.
Oh, I flipped her off. I mean, bless her heart, would have done.
Yeah. I don't know how much you know about the South, but if you're ever in the South and someone says "bless your heart," they just told you "fuck you."
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, I definitely know
Like
that.
hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for those of you who have never been to the South, bless your heart is
We ain't being nice.
no.
No, but up here in New York, we resort everything with violence. Whereas down south, it's just bless your heart.
Oh, no,
Same
no.
as getting stabbed.
No, we get violent. We just do it in cornfields.
Yeah. Like we
We
do
have cornfields in New York too. It's not just city. I have a cornfield like 5 feet away from my house.
We hit them with the meet me on the dirt road, and everybody knows exactly what dirt road you're talking about.
Yeah, there's 10 million fucking dirt roads in the county, but everybody knows that one dirt road.
Where everyone gets their ass kicked.
We have those here too.
Oh, upstate New York.
Good old New York.
You got rednecks too?
Como sat here and was like, oh, upstate New York, there's more cows than people.
Oh, you do have rednecks.
I mean, yeah, we do.
Well, I mean, let's be logical about it. Your typical cattle ranch consists of, say, a family of 4 or 5 on the ranch, maybe 2 or 3 ranch hands, and then like 200 to 300 head of cattle.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you're not wrong, because when I had the farm, it was like 250, almost 300 cattle with like 289 pigs, all beefers.
That's a lot of damn animals.
Hell yeah.
No farm
it is.
hands, FYI.
Well, that's why I said maybe 2 or 3 ranch hands.
Yeah, my hands.
Yeah, my hands, motherfucker.
I'll allow it.
Oh, man. But yeah, that's, that's a pretty obvious statement for Cuomo to make. There's more cattle than there are people.
I pray to the high mighty gods that he gets his nipple ring caught in the shower door every day.
It would be better if it was a penis ring.
He may have it. I don't know. Maybe that's the secret Twitter hasn't found out yet.
Yeah,
We all know he has nipple rings. Everyone here in New York calls him the crisis daddy.
Crisis daddy.
They really do.
Oh my God, I'm never going to New York.
You don't want to.
No, I don't think I'm going to go north of Tennessee for the rest of my life.
I mean, I'll go north of Tennessee. I'll go to Kentucky.
No, fuck that place. Been there, done that. Don't like it.
Yeah, I've been there too, and I fucking hate
New York is like the new Area 51. Like, we're the poster boy of this pandemic.
Yeah.
Here's a nice little pot smoking theoretical for you.
Let me hear it.
The whole thing was storming Area 51 a few months ago.
You mean
That was
last?
entertaining.
You mean last year?
A few months ago. Because
That was last year.
it carried over into this year. People were still doing it.
Yeah, only on Internet Explorer though.
Yeah. Well, that's because Internet Explorer was just catching up.
Exactly.
We just get Miami Vice, #1 new show.
Yeah, pretty much.
But, yeah, so what if we're in Area 51 and Area 51 is the exit and that's why they don't want us getting there?
Well, now I want to go.
I don't.
That's like
I'm so convinced with me living in New York, I've seen it. I don't.
yeah. I don't. I don't want to live in a simulation. I want to get on the outside.
You don't want to be in the Matrix anymore?
Nah, fuck that shit. You can do way cooler shit once you get out.
But in the Matrix, you can like stop bullets and jump, major highways from rooftop to rooftop.
You gotta get out first and then go back, and then you can do all the cool shit.
Oh yeah.
When you're plugged in, you can't do the cool shit.
Okay, well, I'm ready to be shunned here for a second. I've never seen The Matrix.
Shun the non-believer.
That you hurt me deep in my insidey parts.
I'm sorry.
Like, my heart, she breaks.
When did the first Matrix come out? 99?
99, I think.
So 21 years ago.
Yeah, you've had 21 years. What's your excuse?
I mean, we're talking about Keanu Reeves, one of the greatest actors of ever.
Yeah, I mean,
He is.
I mean, come on. Matrix is basically John Wick light.
I mean, granted, 90s Keanu Reeves leading up to The Matrix was real hit or miss.
Dude, Point Break? Fuck you.
Oh my gosh, I love Point Break.
No. I said hit or miss. Point Break was a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agreed. I just said I loved
Okay,
it.
what wasn't a hit?
A Walk in the Clouds.
Never watched it.
Never seen it.
See, there you go. Why are you watching fucking bullshit movies?
Because it had Keanu Reeves.
I mean, come on now. Yeah, fucking Point Break.
Bram Stoker's Dracula was a good one.
Yeah, all the Bill and Ted's.
Well, those were 80s.
I don't give a fuck. It's Keanu Reeves. And it
Well,
was
the first
awesome.
two were 80s, and then the third one was just a couple months ago.
Let's see, what else was there in the 90s that he did? Was Hardball in the 90s, or was that 2000?
I think that was early 2000s.
Still a good fucking movie, though.
But yes, The Matrix.
All three of them.
All three of them.
I heard they're making a fourth one.
They are.
Nice.
And we're not counting the anime Matrix movie.
Whoa, why ain't we counting the Animatrix? I like that.
That wasn't as good.
I can't stand anime.
Well, it's not so much anime. It is animated. It's a 3D animated short film about the Matrix. But I mean, it's not really. I don't know. It just didn't do it for me.
Then there was the video game.
Oh, the video games were the shit.
Plug that fucking keyboard in and feel like a real hacker. I had that katana.
Hell yeah.
Killed an agent with one swing. Can't fuck with me.
Yep.
Well,
you had-
I'll have to watch it.
yes, that is your homework. You have to watch the Matrix trilogy.
I believe they're on Netflix. I believe so.
I do believe that is correct.
All three of them.
You know what? I won't even make you watch all three of them. Just watch the first one.
I
Yeah.
Netflix and chill by myself all the time.
Yeah, because the first one's going to make you want to watch the second one.
Yeah, and then the second one's going to make you go, the animation and the CGI was really fucking horrible, but I got to see how the story ends, so now I'm going to watch the third one.
Yeah, and then the animation and the CGI doesn't get any better.
It really doesn't, but at least you're going to know now how the story ends.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll watch
And
it.
then, after you watch all three of those, you have to go on YouTube and you have to search the MTV Movie Awards opening where they did The Matrix.
Oh, that was good.
I think I remember that.
Vis-a-vis, concordantly.
Let's see, who all did you have? You had Justin Timberlake and Sean William Scott were the two mains.
Yeah, Will Ferrell was the architect.
Will Ferrell was the architect. The black woman, I can't remember her fucking name.
Well, that don't fucking narrow it down.
She's a comedian.
Wanda Sykes?
Oh.
Wanda Sykes, yes.
Fuck, I got that from nothing. I want you to know. You
It was a black woman that's a comedian.
you gave me
I'm
nothing to
impressed.
work with other than that.
Yes, Wanda Sykes was the oracle. Will Ferrell was the architect. Andy Dick was at the party. And the actual guy that played the Keymaker was in it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember who all else was in it. I think those were the main characters. I think that was everybody. So yes, you have to watch The Matrix. The Matrix will make you want to watch Matrix Reloaded, and then, like I said, you're going to watch it and go, God, the CGI on that fucking sucked. But now I got to know how the story ends. So then you're going to watch The Matrix Revolutions.
I mean, full disclosure, I had Neo's trench coat.
Yes, when we were in high school, Matt had a replica of the trench coat that Keanu Reeves wore in Matrix Reloaded.
See, when I lived in Virginia Beach, like I remember the Matrix coming out, but people weren't allowed to wear the trench coats.
Oh, I wasn't allowed. I just did it.
Well, we weren't allowed to wear them down there because of the shooting.
I remember you and I got kicked out of a band dance in high school because you showed up wearing the trench coat and I had a shirt and tie on at the dance and the DJ saw us and he started playing some fucking techno shit, and we started dance fighting one another.
Yeah, it was.
That's awesome.
It was over before it began.
Yes, we were real heavy into the Matrix when we were in high school.
Yeah, you had those, like, you took apart fucking glasses to make the Morpheus sunglasses.
No, I did not take apart sunglasses. I actually bought a pair of the Morpheus sunglasses.
Which is even dumber than taking them
Yeah.
apart.
No, because the way the ones that he had were designed, the nose clips are actually spring-loaded, so they actually clip onto your nose.
Yeah,
I also had a
Why?
pair of the Agent sunglasses.
Why do you need something to clip onto your nose?
Because they don't have ear hooks on them. That's part of the design.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I gotta watch the movie.
Yeah, I just wore the trench coat and trip pants and tried really hard not to get kicked out of school, which usually failed.
Yeah, I remember you would show up at school wearing the trench coat, and then as we were walking to school, as you were walking from the parking lot, you were taking your trench coat off.
Yeah, it usually went back on at some point during the day, though.
Yeah, usually when we were in the band room.
Yeah. I got sent home so many times, not for the trench coat, but for my trip pants. Oh, my God.
Oh, yes.
Holy shit. I remember walking into Miss Forrester's class and her just looking at me and going, nope. I was like, what? You can't wear those pants. Why not? They have chains on them.
Oh my gosh, I would get in so much trouble over my chains and my studded belt.
Well, we are going to time out here real quick because we're running out of time for Armed Radio, so we're going to sign off here real quick. If you want to listen to the rest of this show, you can go on to anchor.fm and look us up on there. The title of the episode will be Threads of Serenity as our special guest. We're going to continue on right here, but before we do, again, a big shout out to the troops, to the men and women serving overseas and on the home front. We appreciate everything y'all are doing for us. Keep up the good work. Come home safe. We're all rooting for you here back home. This has been Two Beards talking on Armed Radio. We will be continuing on anchor.fm. I am Daniel Sanders.
I am John Heisman, a.k.a. Matt Lassiter.
Thanks for listening, everybody.